You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Was it awesome? I sure hope so, because there's another one coming next week. God willing, if you're lucky, another weekend is coming. But we can have fun during the week as well. That's what we're going to do. Every single day should be just awesome. So today, the big question, and if you ever hang around me enough, and this has been the theme of the past week as well, last week, influence is everything. So today I want to talk about influence. I want to get inside your mind a little bit and get you to think about where you're being influenced and how it's influencing you. I just thought of something I'm going to add to this day I've never done before. It's going to be awesome. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Every day, because life begins when you move. All we have to do is stand up, take a step, and repeat. We all know that, right? You're a mover. Maybe you're a mover and a shaker. Maybe. The sexy ones are. Movers change the world. And so that's why I called my company Motivation to Move. Scott, that's about exercise. Well, it used to be. You started as exercise. But the reason I did was because I recognized that the people that exercise are like a fraction of the population. So movement meant mindset, meant emotional set, meant heart set. I'm just making a bunch of stuff. No, I'm just not saying it right. You know what I mean. If you can move, you can change anything about your life. So this show essentially is if you don't get nothing, hang on a second. Let me get the podcast manual out. I don't think I'm supposed to talk that way. I'm not sure. If you do talk, page 47. If you make a mistake, go back and edit. No, I'm not going to edit. Stupid podcast manual thing. Where was I? Oh, my name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. There's a good chance I already did that, but I'm in the moment. I'm in the flow right now. I'm happy to have you here today. Every Monday, we start the program by asking a very simple question. Okay, I think it's simple. I do it all the time. But I know you don't. I do, because I've asked a question almost 16 years now. Yes, I'm a podcast OG, gotta say. I'm podcast before iTunes was a podcast. People look at me and say, how long have you been on a podcast? I've met kids who are doing a podcast right now and are not as old as my podcast. I'm serious. But you guys haven't been doing your homework. I know that because you send me notes 15 years later saying, Scott, I heard you 15 years. I'm finally doing my homework. Good. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I do. Well, not everything. There's a few things you probably don't want to ask me about. But at least I'm honest. I'll tell you, I have no idea. I used to say, I'll get back to you. But now I don't do that anymore. You know why? Because then I got to get back to you. It's crazy. I don't want to do that. Simple question. How's my life going? Pay attention. Pay attention. You're drifting right now. I know you're like, come on, Scott, get to the good stuff. Talk about the influence. I will, but you got to do your homework first. I won't do it. Well, you could do it afterwards. How's my life going? The answer is, it's going really good. It's going sort of good. It's going sucky. But it's okay. Our head's not in the sand anymore. Information is power. We can move forward, and your reticular activating system starts looking for opportunities to go out and change your world. Yay. For years and years and years, I was listening to Tony Robbins talk about the reticular activation system. Never dawned on me to check if it was real or not. Just something Tony made up. Probably 10 years later, I said, it's real. Do your homework. Ask that simple question. So, influence. Title of today's podcast is How to Influence Yourself. It is podcast and YouTube optimized. That's why it's that way, because we want to get the most possible influence we possibly can. But the truth is, it's actually what the show's about. So, did you know that the power to influence is ruling your day? The power of influence is probably what I should have said, but it's ruling your day. So your little subconscious mind, let's even talk about what that is. You know what it is. It's like the thing that makes sure you're breathing and make sure you don't drive off the road when you're thinking about something else. So make sure you got to go to the bathroom. Subconscious mind tells you to go. It's listening. Opinions are being formed. Actions begin. And most of it happens without your awareness. It just happens. Subconscious mind is listening, paying attention. You're just going through your day. I know we're all busy, but if you don't intentionally get up and go through your day, I know it's hard to do sometimes, but if you at least don't intentionally design your days, like I do with my perfectweekplanner.com, that's where you can get that, by the way. I design it so I don't have to think about everything every single day. So basically, I just get up and know that I'm going to meander and drift like everybody else does, but I just have certain things I just do all the time. Is it boring? Not usually, honestly, because I designed it to do the things I'd like to do. Go figure. Wait a second, Scott. I do the same thing. I design my life to do the things I like to do, but I don't do them. Why is it? Because you're the boss of you and you don't have to listen to yourself. You know it. I know it. Stop it. Fire yourself, okay? Get a new boss. I'll take the position. The dictionary definition of influence is this: the capacity or power of persons or things to be compelling force on or produce effects on actions, behaviors, opinions, etc. of others. Phew. Had to read a dictionary, aren't you? Oh, it's like reading the phone book. Huh? What? Yeah, I know. What's a phone book? So the thing about it is, you're being influenced right now, but are you influencing yourself? Right now, I'm influencing you. So you need to take what I do and make it yours. You need to take it in and absorb it and feel for it. Just take what you like, take what works, and make it yours. Ask yourself, yeah, it makes some sense there. Okay, does it make sense to me? How do I want to put this into my life? I'm influencing you, but I'm not the only one. Your friends, your family, your office, politicians, God help us. The news stations, God help us. They're all influencing you, and they're doing it on purpose. And you can guarantee this. Heard this this past week. When you hear some very rigid dogma, you must do this, you must do that. When somebody comes down to you and tells you how you're supposed to think and what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be influenced, when they tell you what you're supposed to do, you can guarantee it's purposeful and it is designed to influence you in the direction they want you to go. Guaranteed. The degree of success you have in your life is a result of who influences you, how you influence others, and most importantly in the world, producer's late pushing the button. Scott, get it right next time. You are the one that has to influence yourself, and you can do it on your own by reading and then processing properly. You can journal, you can meditate, you can listen to me and get some ideas. But then please, 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 please allow me to influence you to move forward, influence me to maybe get you excited about something. But take it and run with it on your own because you decided to do it. You know, the whole goal, the whole theme of last week was pretty much about you doing your thing the way you need to do it, which is pretty much my thing. It's not narcissistic, no, and I'm doing it because it actually makes my life better, and the only way my life gets better is when I make other people's lives better. That's it. I know that movers change the world, so I move. And when I don't feel like moving, I still try to move. You heard my podcast when I had COVID. I'm still trying to move, even though I sounded like a frog. You can do the same thing. Hey, go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Join my group. Tag me. Say, Scott, I'm here. Say something to me, and I will. Also, today, a book goes on sale today. You'd think I would announce it. It goes on sale today. Go buy it. Go to motivationtomove.com/gratitude or go to Amazon, search 5-Minute Daily Gratitude Journal for Men, Scott Smith. You'll find it. Buy it. It'll change your life. I mean it. It will.